What's up? It's your boy X-Manny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends review. This time on the Spider-Man Marvel Legends Kingpin Build-A-Figure Wave Night Thrasher. And oh man, I'm getting 90s nostalgia here with this wave. I really, it's another figure that I wanted. Night Thrasher was just one of those characters that just always appealed to me and was such a badass. Reminded me of Batman. His parents got killed and pretty much wreaks havoc on all wrongdoers. Wants to beat all those baddies and then forms a group with the New Warriors. And it's that was a pretty cool run. And I hope this paves the way for some New Warrior characters like Justice, oh my god, Namorita. So it'd be really cool to see characters like that. And let's take a look at Night Thrasher. Here I have him pretty much posed on his skateboard and balanced like that. I was having fun with this figure. And as you can see, he is using the, he's on the Beetle armor. And it's a really cool choice. It feels so cool, and man, that mask is so freaking dope. Always like the way his mask looked. So the sculpt on this is really nice. Let me get some more light in here. So wow, it's man, he looks so cool. For the paint, the most part, it is glossy. Take his billy clubs out. Yeah, it's glossy on the upper torso, matted on the legs, but on the boots it's back to glossy. And I think there's an issue with mine because it's glossy all over, but the shoulder right here it's matted, so you can see right there on the front it's like matted, whereas the shoulder to his left is glossy. So this part looks glossy, but it's matted on that part, so that kind of gives me an eyesore, bothers me. Other than that, I want to cover this guy's accessories. So he comes with, first, let's go with the, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. And yeah, let's go with the billy clubs here. So same as you see in Daredevil, you can put them together and, you know, separate them. And he comes with a skateboard, which is really freaking cool. Really nicely detailed too, because it's scratched up. Looks like it's been used 100 times over and over. You can tell like he's beating people up with that. The front, it's got some sculpts in there, some screws, and yeah, sculpted screws. It's really nice, and the wheels roll, so that's what's cool. Let me roll it right here. Like that is you know, awesome. I appreciate that a lot. So the next part is his little backpack here. I guess that's what you want to call it. And on the back, as you can see, definitely in the Beetle mold, as the wings were on this top part. But you have the pegs that are sticking out here. You just plug them into this part, and boom, it's plugs in nicely. So I find that doing it this part up works better. I tried doing it this way, but it doesn't plug in well. Yeah, so it's definitely this way. This would be the right side with the pointy part up. And what's cool about it is that you can store his skateboard on here. So just slide it down right there, and the billy clubs would snap to the side. So let me tell you something right now. So growing up, My brother was a huge G.I. Joe fan. Me too, because that's what we collected together. And those figures always had backpacks that stored their accessories. So that was always a cool factor in those figures. So now it's like whenever I see a figure that has a backpack that can store their accessories, I freaking appreciate it so much. I have such a high appreciation for that. So I'm a big fan of, storing accessories on a backpack or things like that. It's again growing up in the 90s, in the early 90s, gives me that nostalgia. Oh man, that is sweet. And you can see some reused parts. This belt obviously belongs to Puma, who I just reviewed. And he's got this bandana piece here on his leg. And the lower parts are actually from the Udon Taskmaster. So, let me bring them out right here. So they use the same boots, which I thought was really cool. The articulation for this guy, he moves his head all the way up, moves his head all the way down, head moves left and right, got some good rotation there. Ab crunch forward, ab crunch back, even with the skateboard attached to him. And you got the shoulders that move. I'm trying to do this with the articulation, with the backpack in there. Shoulders move all around, and you got the bicep swivel. You have double jointed elbows. You got wrist swivel, wrist hinge. You have a waist swivel. Legs move out that far. You got thigh rotation. You have thigh cut. You ready? Ready? You got double jointed knees and heel to the skateboard. No heel to the butt, but heel to the skateboard. Got the ankles that move up, down, ankle pivot, and ankle swivel. So that would help balance when he's on the skateboard. So you're gonna have to have your posing balance skills has to be on point if you want to get him posed with his skateboard. You're gonna have to be creative. I like that actually. That's cool. Like he's got like this, some battle damage on his helmet. I didn't notice that before. So that's really cool. I can see a lot of people that are in the toy photography field like I am, army building this guy just to make mercenaries or things like that. So I'm interested to see how, some people will get creative with this guy. He's a dope figure in this wave. Another one I recommend. And that is my review of Night Thrasher. Please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. It would show your support, especially when you hit that like button. I will have a link to my Instagram, Facebook page, and BigBadToyStore so you can get your Kingpin Build-A-Figure set. Alright guys, this has been X-Manny87. See you on the next review. Peace.